chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. Hey, all I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, for I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm working in power, I'm working miracles. I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. I'm working in power, I'm working miracles. I live a life of favor, for I know.
They wanted to bless you. They send all of their love, along with Pastor Kalinsky and all of our friends back in America. So we love you, and we hope these shoes are nice and comfortable. And you wear them every day to school, and they will grow with you. Okay?
We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm walking in power, I'm walking miracles. I live a life, a life, a life for you.
Children. So we were all down a little bit lower. I feel better. But I came here in 2010 with the youth. 2010 with the youth choir. So, and so great to be back. I'm so excited.
Take a look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. Can you see His glory? For I know who I am. Take a look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. Can you see His glory? Go ahead.
Heidi. Now tap it.
Heidi. Mushabati. Mushabati. Ngombe.
That begins with the W.
Years? Anyone 12? No, 9? 9?
trees?
So the other day I was able to show the teachers even more of the teaching aids that we came here to help them with, and it was really great to see them take a hold of it and really run with everything that I've been teaching and that what the Teach Committee put together for them to learn. And what was really exciting was that Mr. Clement, one of the 6th grade teacher, he actually used 3 out of the graphic organizers in one lesson, and the kids really enjoyed all of them, and it was so great to see them really engaged and really thinking. And in the 5th grade class with Mr. Benjamin, the kids, even after the lesson, he would say, okay, does anyone have anything else they wanted to add? And they would raise their hand and say, sir, I have a question. And it was just great to see them really, really engaged in their learning, and not even just learning the process, but getting them involved and taking responsibility for their own learning and wanting to learn more. And these children are just so smart, and they have so much potential and so much great character, and they're going to do great and amazing things with their lives. And I just can't wait to see what's going to happen with them and their education. And this school is such an important part of their lives, and it's something that, you know, it's just a stepping stone. These kids are young, and, you know, when they get to high school and college, I just can't wait to see what's going to become of their lives, because they're going to do great and marvelous things for their community and for their country and for the Lord, because that's what these teachers are really instilling in them, is a respect for others and a respect for God and a respect for themselves, and teaching them that they are able to do anything that they set their minds to, and that they're capable, and that they're beautiful, and that they're worthy. And it's just been an honor to be able to touch their lives in just this small way, and I can't wait to see what's in store for all of them.
I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am, I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm working in power, I work in miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. I'm working in power, I work in miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. Hey. Hey. We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. Yeah. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am, I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know
You care about every single person in Misisi, Lord God. Lord Jesus, Lord, we want to be a pencil in your hand, Lord God. We know we can trust you, Lord God. You love us, Lord God. You have great things for us, Lord God. You have a plan for our life, Lord. And Lord, for if there's one that hasn't given you their whole life, Lord, I pray right now, Lord, you just ask Jesus to come into your heart. His arms are open wide to everyone. He loves you. It does not matter the mistakes. It does not matter the things that go wrong in our life. His arms are open wide.
Today was our community service in the Misisi Compound, with inviting children from the compound to come, and it was a great day. We started out by going with Pastor Nicholas, and we got to take a walk through the streets of the Misisi Compound. We went a little ways, but we gathered a lot of children in a little ways. I felt like we walked only 10 minutes. And walking the streets was it was an amazing experience to walk down just the poverty-stricken situation that they're living in. And children were playing with balls that looked like garbage wrapped in saran wrap, sticks and stones, and even one little girl I saw was just chewing on a piece of plastic garbage. So as we walk down the streets, the children's smiles are all around you, and it just lights up the streets. Just the poverty around them, and they're like glowing and shining, their smiles. And they just came right over to us and grabbed our hands and smiled, and some of them knew a little English and were very excited to use that and ask us, "How are you?" And we could smile and answer them. And when we came back to the church, we had quite a following with us. And it's interesting because earlier in the day we had been setting up, and there were a few rows of children that came in. They were a little too early, so we had to ask them to come back. And so we said, okay, we'll have a couple rows of children. And we ended up having rows and rows of children. We added extra chairs. Children were sitting on children were standing. So it was a full house. And they opened with a song they know, which we know, there's no one like Jesus. So that was great because we got to do the actions and sing with them. And a great way to start together with that bond. And then we had a great service. Sister Sandy brought a great message. You could feel the power of God, and there was an altar call, and kids just literally flooded the altar. and we prayed and closed with another song, and just to look back and to see their faces while we were singing, and some kids were just so intently listening during the lesson. And then just, my heart just went out, because we've been working in the school, and those children are clothed with beautiful uniforms and beautiful shoes, thanks to our program and all the support. And these children had no shoes, many of them, and they had ragged clothes, and it's cold, really cold for them, and some of them had no sleeves, and you could just see there was more sickness, and babies taking care of babies on their backs, and just a great need. So to have that highlight of their day, to come together and to be a part of that, to feel the presence of God, to feel His love, to know that God wants to be in their heart and that He loves them, and He can give them the power to be victorious in this life, and He'll be their friend, was just a beautiful thing to be a part of today.
God says I am what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm working in power, I'm working miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. I'm working in power, I'm working miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. Hey.
It's a banjo.
Chosen generation, we've been called for to show His excellence.
We are living the dream. Very excited to be here. You hear the sound of children learning all around us as Jack and I are painting on the tuck shop, and it's just wonderful to be here. Really enjoying putting our hands to the work.
God has given me. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm walking in power, I'm walking miracles, I live a life, for I know who I am. Say, I'm walking in power, I'm walking miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. Everybody shout, I know who I am. Lift your voice, shout, I know who I am. Wave your hands, shout, I know who I am. I know who I am. What are you? I am holy. Come on. I am righteous.
So here I am today on the grounds of the prison church in Zambia. You can see it behind me in the background. Can you see that? There we go. And what a beautiful surprise the Lord gave us today of being able to be a part of an amazing ceremony, celebrating this church and the purpose for it, and God giving us the honor of being able to share with them that our ministry has raised the funds to complete it. It was just such a joyful day of celebration and excitement and jubilation, and definitely answered prayers and God paving the way for us to give glory to His name and to give honor to all those who believe in this ministry and who diligently give their all for the cause of Jesus Christ. And so I stand here today very humbled and very appreciative for your giving and your sacrifice and your heart of love, because today we witnessed God sanction an amazing gift to this nation, the gift of hope, the gift of life, the gift of salvation to people that otherwise would be forgotten and made to believe that because they made a mistake in life that there was no hope for them. But God says differently, and they have a place to come now and worship, and their hope is renewed that they'll be able to worship and just sing His praises and learn His word, and that is accomplished through your giving. So today I'm just humbled to be able to stand here on this ground on behalf of the ministry, on behalf of our pastor, and all of you who have given and labored and put your heart into the purpose that God has called us here to do. So I thank you for your giving, and I'm just so grateful to God for giving us this opportunity and for loving us and loving His people through us. We just thank you so much. God bless you today.